Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the 1991 Slam Dunk Contest. Oh boy! So we got some nice little names in here. Shawn Kemp, Kenny Smith is in here. Rex Chapman is in here. Everybody remember D Brown. Kendall Gill's in here. I don't know anybody else in here, but some nice little names in here. Nice little names that ring a bell. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get right into this.
The Kendall Gills have got to make their way into this league in terms of being stars. Here's Kenny Smith with his first of two dunks in the first round.
I think he's going to bounce between his legs off the glass and dunk it.
Behind his head. The runner-up last year, not bad for an opener.
Now, you know, if you look at this competition, you have a lot of small players. You only have really one legitimate big guy, that's Shawn Kemp. And you know what I think that leads to? A lot of bounce dunks, a lot of passes off the backboard, a lot of creative things as we see Kenny Smith here. So I think you're going to see a lot of tricks tonight, UB.
I give him 32 for timing.
You see here's the between the legs.
You got timed that shit perfectly.
180 over the head. So Kenny Smith off to a good start.
Yeah, 32.
Now that's an original. You have the creativity there. But like we said early, you do not want to be penalized with a low score early. Let's hope that, you know, the judges appreciate what he just accomplished.
Kenny Smith waiting for his score. The crowd waiting. 48.5 is his score. They haven't told the crowd that yet, but that's an outstanding score, particularly early in the first round, because judges often slow to warm up. Crowd still has not been informed here. They will cheer loudly when they hear.
Now, last year in the semifinals when he did that, they gave him a 49-8, so the scoring is not that far off. How about that for that same move?
That's exactly right. And you know, he
replacing
made that look
Dominique
so
Wilkins.
Easy. It was hard for the crowd to even get into it. I mean, they make these dunks look so easy.
This year he tore his Achilles.
Dunk. These guys are so good, UB. It just looks like, well, it's just another simple dunk.
Here is Blue Edwards.
Okay.
A couple of dribbles and a behind-the-head jam, which doesn't impress as much as Kenny Smith.
That'll be about a 44 or 45.
May I point out, by the way, when we say, or when I say, and I'm sure I speak for you fellows here, not that impressive. We're talking relative to these
he's going to bring
dunkers.
it down and then up and over.
Look at that, 34.
Like
that's pretty solid.
Sometimes the fans do not appreciate.
Shout out to Will Smith.
They want the thunder and the power of the grab and the slam through.
That was the uniqueness of Michael Jordan and Dominique. They had the finesse, but they also finished it with such power and grace. And they did things off the dribble. And I think that what we've talked about before, you're going to see a lot of things off the dribble, passes, guys bouncing the ball off the ground and doing a lot of different things rather than just the skywalking.
40.1 is the score for Blue Edwards. So not as much as you want. Remember, there are two dunks here in the first round for each competitors, and they may replace one of the dunks if they choose to do that. Next up, Otis Smith finished fourth in 1988 from Orlando. Very creative guard. He got a
basic as fuck,
kind of a mild ooh from the crowds. The judges now
good shit.
collecting
5.
the scores.
Fuck out of
And
here.
Rex Chapman will be up next.
He should have 5.
Now he turned the body. He brought it with his left hand. He's a right-handed guy. You know, for him, he's saying, look, I'm giving you a whirlwind. Not a major extension where he's up over the rim. But for a guy at 6'5",
nice looking, but that's some shit you do in game, though.
Well, again, you know, these guys are so good at what they do. It looks effortlessly, and it's hard to get these fans excited unless you run length of the floor and jump from the three-point line now and do something.
41.2 is the score, placing Otis Smith currently in second place after 3 competitors. Kenny Smith with a 48.5 to open. And here's the hometown favorite out of the University of Kentucky, Rex Chapman.
Now, Rex Chapman won his first dunk contest at the McDonald's All-American Prep Classic when he was in high school, so he's been a champion before.
Damn, I'm short as hell. Nigga.
Off the bounce, the
That was
reverse
pretty good,
jam,
though.
Rex Chapman.
Now there's timing.
Short
there's
ass
power,
shorts.
There's finesse. You got all the creativity.
Get up,
so you
get
got
up,
all
33.
factors covered. Plus you got the hometown crowd.
Now you'll see when he makes the catch that he's way up over the top of the rim and he puts it through very easily. Right there.
See, the thing here is the toss. Once you get the toss, then you get your timing, get your steps together. And Rex Chapman is a 1-foot jumper. He takes the 1-foot stride and jumps off the 1 foot. Dominique Wilkins was a 2-foot leaper, and I think it made his dunks look more powerful.
So Rex Chapman waiting for his score. The defending champion Dominique Wilkins looks on to see a 45.5.
That dunk was.
Second place behind Kenny
That dunk
Smith,
wasn't
and
really that
these
impressive.
local hometown fans in
I don't know why
Charlotte
they
don't
booing.
like the score. They wanted more.
I'm gonna boo y'all.
Now we got
Boo,
Sean Kemp.
boo.
This will be interesting to see what he's
Boo
going to
y'all
out of here
90s
with.
niggas. Boo.
The top 4 will advance. There are 8 competitors.
He said that he only has 15 dunks. That's
Boo
all.
y'all niggas.
He must figure he's going to get into the
All right,
finals and
here
he's
we
going to need
go.
them all.
Rain Man.
He won the Jones Cup
Rain Man
World
in the building.
Championship dunk in China
This man.
last
This man's been probably the biggest
Now,
letdown
you
of these
guys may
dunk
have missed
contests so far, man.
year. Everybody except folks in China missed it.
Sean
Sean
Kemp is
about
probably
to
the
dunk
biggest
next up.
letdown so far.
And Sean
Not
Kemp,
gonna
by
lie
the
to
way,
you.
says he has some new stuff this year.
He's real loosey-goosey. You see him, he's real disjointed. This guy is going to go in all different directions before he dunks his basketball.
A powerful body. 6'10",
Okay.
240.
Off the bounce. Okay.
Had a little trouble with the catch, but then a very powerful slam.
See, he's the favorite. So.
Magic, your opinion on that one. Magic Johnson.
Let me get over on 35.
All these cheerleaders over here, all the NBA players are cheering for him over here by me. Like you said earlier, they like power, and he just gave him power, but also he jumps so high and does it so
Let me get over on
easily.
35.
You gotta watch out for him. All these guys are making so much noise over here. He is their favorite. They want him to win.
Let me,
I'll give you bonus points if you wake me up, man, because this dunk contest has been kind of so far. But if you can wake
And
me
he's
up,
in second
I'm up.
place, 47.6, Sean Kemp. So it's Kenny Smith, Sean Kemp, and Rex Chapman, 1, 2, 3 right now. And we have remaining Kenny Williams, Dee Brown, and Kendall Gill. Kenny Williams, a North Carolina native from Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
Well, this is Michael Jordan's favorite to win it. He said, look out for Kenny Williams, so we'll have to keep our eye on him.
Let's see if Michael Jordan got good judgment.
He's
mean,
1 year junior
From
college
his history
player.
as
That's all
the
he had
owner of the
before he came
Bobcats,
into the league.
we can honestly say that's a no, but we'll see.
Signed at
We'll
University
see.
of North Carolina. Prop 48, never played. Ended up in junior college, and everyone says explosive jumper.
Okay.
Oh, the windmill. It's a power dunk, but following Sean Kemp.
A little surprising. That was pretty mellow for Kenny Williams. He must be feeling a little jittery and wanted to make sure he got one under his belt.
Play it safe.
Right,
Why
didn't
not
wanna
on the
miss.
first
That's
one?
pretty
That's
good.
right. Now watch where he
Pretty
brings
solid.
this one from. Good extension. That's not bad.
You know, these fans really can't appreciate these dunks until you see them in slow motion because you don't know where that ball's going. I mean, that ball's going all over his body, down to his ankles, up around. He hook dunks it. It's so quick that all you see is the release and into the basket.
Speaking of power dunking, how about the mailman, Karl Malone, talking to Joe Dumars on the far left, Flip Livingston in the lower left there, Karl Malone in the center. 42.3 is the score for Kenny Williams.
So you have to be really careful not to get too conservative, though, because you get yourself, then you need an astronomical number to get yourself into the next round on your second dunk. So
Two
you have,
dunks, as
that's
a matter
right,
of
so you
fact,
have
in
to
the
be real
first.
careful.
Here's Dee Brown.
I remember Dee Brown, long arms, very, very big hands.
I think he's going to come out with some stuff. I hope that he goes on in the competition. Maybe I'm rooting for him because I think he's got some spectacular dunks to show us tonight if he's here long enough.
Slam dunk champion at the Orlando Classic coming out of college in Jacksonville.
Well, he said he perfected all of his dunks on an 8-foot basket.
Oh, he's pumping his shoes up.
Oh,
Here we go.
there you go.
There's first of all, he's got the favorite right there. He's pumping up
Reebok
his
stocks
shoes.
went up 300 after this dunk contest.
That's worth about $1 million to him right there. Another high toss and lob and Rivers.
Yes, come on now. Come on.
They love it.
This kid's 6'1" now. That was spectacular.
Yeah,
That's it,
27.
but listen, Dominic
Now he's
Wilkins,
letting the air out.
There you go. Right. All the NBA guys
guys on that front row over there, they're up there with 10. Dominique Wilkins really appreciated that.
Well, hey, here's showmanship right here. I mean, you got to give him some points. You got to laugh out of Maurice Lucas there.
Appreciate how high up he gets on this catch.
His head almost hit the rim.
And the double clutch on the pump while he's
nice.
Look how high the toss.
Yeah. Magic Johnson, the feeling over there.
Well, hey, all these guys went crazy for that dunk just then. And like you said, Dominique loved it. And I love when he pumped himself up. That was the greatest. So he might have scored some points just on pumping himself up.
48.2.
They gave that a 48.
Brown in second place. It's Smith with 48.5, Brown 48.2, Kemp 47.6, Chapman 45.5. So our final competitor, Kendall Gill, has got to exceed 45.5 to bump Chapman and move in to the semifinals. And remember, there are 2 dunks each. So we'll add up 48.5, 48.2, 47.6, 45.5, unless Kendall Gill gets into that group, as we have one more round of dunks here in the first round.
Now, Kendall Gill loves to dunk with his left hand. He loves to take off and glide and dunk with his left hand. Let's see if he does that. This guy grew up watching Michael Jordan play for the Chicago Bulls. He's really mimicked him a lot.
This is the jam. Remember, you can replace a dunk in this if you miss. And there's Rex Chapman, his teammate, looking on. Kendall Gill would, as the standings would bump Rex Chapman out of that 4th place advancement going into the second dunk in the first round.
I sense he's a little nervous here. He's walking around a little jittery. He needs to get this one down just to calm himself.
Get a good grip on that ball.
When you get nervous, that ball gets real slick.
Here he goes with his replacement dunk.
He made it.
That's a pretty good one. We've seen some similar styles of that kind of dunk from Michael Jordan in the past.
Yeah, at 8. Get the fuck out of here.
Now we have one more dunk in this round.
Who left?
Now this to me is more finesse. You see, he's got the lead in, the lean in, and then the hammer up over the top.
That's some shit
this was
you
a
can
safe
see
dunk
in
right
game,
here for Kendall
though.
Gill to get himself going to get himself and keep himself in the competition. But he's going to have to come up with something spectacular.
It's not really getting into your bag. So y'all 90s niggas didn't have it like that. Y'all 90s niggas was not creative.
Danny Roundfield, Bobby Jones, Julius Irving.
UB, I would tell you what, I played for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Y'all be the one saying the dunk contest used to be good back
one
in
year
our
we had
day.
the greatest dunk line and warm-ups of all time.
Shit is
You had
terrible.
Earl B. Free and Darryl Dawkins and Julius Irving.
All the
and
garbage
George
dunk contests we watched from the 2020s, 2010s, and 2000s are 10 times better than what I've been seeing so
We had
far.
unbelievable dunkers on that team.
Only
Bro, the 90s got to be the worst decade for dunk contests,
Going
bro.
into the second round, Gill and Edwards are tied for 7th and 8th of the 8 competitors, both with 40.1. The top 4 are Kenny Smith, D. Brown, Sean Kemp, and Rex Chapman. Now, these scores do get added together for this round. Second dunk, first round, Kenny Smith.
See, I don't know how these guys go over and sit on the bench and not keep them getting stiff and then have to come out here and dunk. I guess that's you.
Kenny Smith with a power dunk, a reverse behind the head jam way above the rim.
I don't think he's going to get high numbers on that. I see that to be in the 44 maybe range, maybe 45 max. He's got to hope that that first dunk carried him.
Well, remember now, you see, this happens so quickly. You see, he brings it down through in the legs and then up over the top. But the judges have been very difficult, low scoring on this type of a dunk.
Right.
I wanted like a 20. I could have 21.
So Kenny Smith, the runner-up to Dominique Wilkins, who you saw just a moment ago on the sideline. 42.3, you're right, not a high score after a 48.5 to start, now a 42.3 to give him a 90.8 total. The total of these 2 dunks will advance 4 of these competitors into the semifinals. Blue Edwards is up next.
See, UB, I would have to think the strategy in this competition, obviously I'm not a dunker, but I would have to think that you would have to bring out the best dunk you have as your second dunk to try to get you into the next round.
Absolutely. Because Blue's first is a 40.1. He really needs a massive dunk.
Okay.
Got good response from the crowd.
That's hard to do.
At East Carolina, in a team competition, Blue Edwards shattered the backboard there, said he won the contest because he was leading at the time he broke the backboard.
You know what, though? When you look at Blue Edwards, he's a very low-key player, okay? And as a result, he doesn't bring a lot of flair to it. You see this dunk, he does a lot of things.
There's the pump.
I need to see how far away he was, because he did a free throw line dunk. Was he behind the free throw line?
I don't think he's going to get high marks for what was a
They
very
ain't
good
gonna
dunk.
show it.
And did not have, remember, he had only 40.1 on his first dunk, so he's going to need a lot here. Probably not enough. 44.2 the score for Blue Edwards. He is, by the way, the
I just want to know how
invitee
far
to this
away he
competition
was,
as he
so that way I can
replaced
grade
Dominique
this properly, but they're not gonna show the
Williams.
angle.
Total of 84.3.
Remember what
It
they
seemed
said?
like he was pretty
they said
far
they
away.
want hang time.
But whatever.
They want style.
Yeah, we'll give it.
Yeah,
we'll
they
give
want
it-
the creativity
we'll give it-
part.
we'll give it a
Plus the little flair. I mean,
15.
don't underplay what
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
Brown did
There
before
you
the
go.
game. Play into the crowd.
Yes, that's right.
Otis Smith
The glass.
off the glass,
Fuck
power
outta here.
jam. Now Otis Smith had 41.2, so he
But you had a
likewise
5 in the
is going
first
to need
round,
up
getting
near
a
50 to probably advance. Gonna have to have
Think I'll
very
give
high
you a
scores.
7.
Probably won't get that high.
Fuck it, I'll give you
feel
a
this is
6.
just
I'll give you one
conservative.
extra.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Fuck
You got to
outta
go
here.
for something
Got
spectacular,
5 in
even
the
if you
first
miss it
round.
and you get a replacement dunk. But go for something here to really try to knock the socks off the judges.
Absolutely. So what if you miss?
You got to replace
Got to
it.
replace.
Otis Smith gets a 41.8. So Blue Edwards, Otis Smith going to have trouble advancing. You look at Clyde Drexler, who entered the three-point contest this year. And now Rex Chapman.
You figure if Rex Chapman gets another 45, he's probably going to get into the next round. It looks like Sean Kemp, Rex Chapman, Kenny Smith, and then probably D. Brown are going to be the guys to advance if they just do anything here.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Ooh. Wake me up. Wake me up. Hold on. Hold on. Wake me up.
Everyone's got the 10 up right now.
Let me see that.
Yes, indeed.
Let me see that one more
Chapman
time.
had 45.5 in his first. And this
Turn
hometown
me up,
Charlotte
then.
crowd, they're on their feet. His NBA peers
That's
are on
right.
their feet.
NBA player row. Everyone's up with a 10.
Threw it behind
at
the
this.
back.
See, being all the guards in
I'm
the
gonna
competition,
get
I
that
thought we
one
were going to
40.
see more of this.
Look at that. He flipped it behind his back.
I'm gonna get
over
that one
his
a 40.
head. Just that move alone.
I give it a
was
41.
strong.
Fuck that. I give it a
Watch
41.
Kenny Age's eyes.
41.
49.7.
Wow, they do not give 50s in the 90s.
You've got to come
at
out with that
all.
second dunk, and you've got to go for it. Get yourself into the Final Four and then see what
I'm looking at a 41.
Keep this crowd into it, but here comes Sean
It's the highest
Kemp, a lot of
score.
people's favorite.
Magic Johnson was all excited over there because Rex his favorite. I saw him up
All
with
right,
a high
Sean
five
Kemp in the building.
on Rex Chapman.
Rain Man.
It's gonna get exciting now. It's gonna get exciting now. This is great.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far.
Going back to the launching ramp.
Last year he did a lot of windmill.
Missed this. Remember now, he got your replacement dunk.
Now, see, he needs right now. His
Replacing
first
it?
dunk was good. His first dunk was 47.6. So he wants to make sure he gets one down at about 43. If he gets a 43, he can get himself into the next round. So do a power dunk and get yourself into the next round,
And he's
Sean.
changing it, coming in from another angle.
Oh,
That's big.
Yes, indeed.
And you know what? That took a lot of confidence because if he misses that, he might not advance.
Even on a miss, you can score as high as 8 points per judge, which would be as high as 40 points. But let's take a look at this. It's going to get a lot
Now,
higher than
I
that.
appreciate the flip, but now the windmill. Look at this. There's your power.
Okay.
That's big.
Yeah, that's
Kemp and
definitely.
Chapman electrifying the crowd here in the second
I'm gonna
round.
definitely have to get that one at 40
Going
as
to be up
well.
in the high 40s. You can about count on that.
That was nice. That was nice. I get that
Kemp
one at
had
40.
47.6 in the
That was
first
pretty
round.
nice.
You know what's really great is to
That
see
was
these
pretty
other great
nice.
players get excited about the success of these other guys.
48.2 for Sean Kemp for 95.8.
Last two
and that
dunks
puts him
was
in
turn
first place
ups.
ahead of Rex Chapman.
Last two dunks with some turn-ups.
Here is Kenny Williams. You look at John Sally.
Kenny Williams must grab the #1 dunk in his repertoire.
That's right. Bring it
now.
out right now, Kenny. Nothing
This
to
is
hold
Michael
back.
Jordan guy. Okay.
That's a pretty good one, but maybe not enough. After
We
we've
saw
seen
that in the
Rex
last
Chapman,
one.
Sean Kemp display.
I didn't
Really
know that was.
surprised at Kenny Williams. I
I
thought he
didn't know
was
that
going
was
to
a
have a
common
little
dunk.
bit more
Because I ain't
repertoire
never
there.
seen
That was
I ain't
for a
never seen a
dunk
rock
when
the
he really
cradle
had to
into
show something.
reverse. I ain't
I mean,
never
this
seen
is
it
a
like that.
very outstanding dunk, but he's not going to get the big numbers.
I get I want a 40 less, and I
on
get
his
I want
first.
30.
Did
I
Kenny
get I want
Williams.
30.
As you take a look at the competitors on the sideline,
We'll do
and
a
Brad Doherty
36
over there
for
on the
this
far
one.
left. That's Kevin Johnson right in the middle with the light gray suit talking to the youngsters. 44.6, better than the first time, but 86.9. That probably will not advance Kenny Williams to the Final Four. Here comes Dee Brown.
Dee Brown only needs 42 to move past that.
Right, Dee Brown had 48.2 in the first.
Look, he's got long arms,
Yes, he
big
does.
hands. Here he goes, pump it up again.
Reebok stocks up 500.
What if he's got his catapult shoes on here?
A two-handed
weak-ass
windmill reverse jam for Dee Brown. That's strong.
Get
A
a
power
one at
dunk
10.
from a guard.
You have to appreciate that move for his size.
Get a one at 10. That shit
Okay?
weak as
Now
fuck.
that's a thunder dunk for a guy at 6'10".
Well, he's the same height as Bob Neal. Can you imagine Bob Neal doing
Appreciate this.
I'm dreaming. Leave me alone. Yes. Man, just landing would scare me.
He's only 6'1".
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
44.2. That's going to give 92.4, and that will put Dee Brown currently in third place. So it's Kemp, Chapman, Brown, and Kenny Smith with 90.8. So Kendall Gill has got to exceed 90.8.
He can't do it.
Just can't do
If
it.
he gets a 50, it's 90.1.
Right.
So he can't do it.
But I hope he gets off a good one.
Yeah, you'd like to see him here in front of his hometown crowd really do something well.
Unless he gets a 50.5. That's a pretty good one. No one's got a 50.5 before.
I want to tell you something. You know, the first time you're in this competition, I don't think you can really perform the way you normally can because there's a lot of nerves and there's a lot of pressure on Kendall Gill here. This is his home crowd to do something spectacular. You see the bounce and the dunk.
And Kendall Gill is certainly not going to advance. We're going to have
I get a one
Kemp,
at
Chapman,
3.
Brown, and Smith.
30.
Kenny
I said
Smith, the
3.
old
30.
man of that
I get a one at 30.
So the youngsters are really showing their hands here in the 1991 dunking competition with Kemp and Chapman, Brown, and Kenny Smith. So Kendall Gill comes up with only 81. 40.9 on this dunk. So it's Kemp, Chapman, Brown, and Kenny Smith who are going to advance to the semifinals of the Gatorade Slam Dunk Competition finals. They can replace.
All right, so as you can see, Sean Kemp, Rex Chapman, Dee Brown, and Kenny Smith. Looking at my scorecards, Sean Kemp for sure, Rex Chapman for sure, I don't know, the dude from Indiana, he got a consistent 30, so he should be in here over Kenny. Over Kenny and Dee Brown. So Kenny should be in, but Dee Brown should be out because I gave him a 10 for that, for his yeah. So Dee Brown shouldn't be in the second round, but it is what it is.
Place one dunk. Rex Chapman talking to Dominique. He told us right before the slam dunk competition that he had been talking to Rex Chapman about some of his dunks.
You know, last year he did the flip of the ball over his head, you know, catching it, dunking. He also did a lob, catching it one-handed, slam dunking. It'll be interesting to see how he steps up here.
Off the glass, bad bounce. Now he's checking with the judges to see if this is called a replacement dunk.
Is it? I don't guess he attempted it, right? So
He never attempted.
One hand off the glass.
see, that's a spectacular.
Okay, Rex
dunk.
Chapman turning me up though. Hey, Rex Chapman.
You got everything there.
Rex Chapman keeping me awake right now because I'm definitely falling asleep. Rex Chapman got me up right now. Pause.
Here's the
Maybe
timing.
pause.
Bounce off the
Pause.
glass.
Very
Timing.
difficult to catch the ball with one hand in
Pause.
this situation.
Again, he's a 1-foot takeoff jumper, so he's going to
Rex
get his
Chapman is
explosion off his
definitely keeping
left
me from
leg.
falling
That's his
asleep
takeoff
right
leg.
now.
The timing, beautiful
That
dunk.
was really good.
And a 48 for Rex Chapman. That's strong. The hometown favorite, but these folks also love Kenny Smith, all-time assist leader from the University of North Carolina.
I'm gonna win 38.
Kenny Smith, the runner-up last year to
That was
Dominique
pretty
Wilkins.
good. I'm good at
Had a
38.
spectacular opening.
17-38.
Last year, you know, once he advanced to the semifinals and that, he did a lot of lobbing and catching the ball one-handed, two-handed, 360s in the air.
Another lob.
Oh, yes.
A full
Come on
360 on the catch and jam.
Yes,
That'll have
indeed.
to get big numbers.
I'm at 25 and just keep it moving.
Great timing.
Yes, it is. You know, appreciate the catch, then the 360.
He gets his steps together. You see him right now timing it up. He gets the ball at the height, takes it right to the basket. Beautiful dunk. Concentration. Look at him. The eyes focused right on the basketball.
Judges now completed their tabulations. Kenny Smith gets a 46-6. A little disappointed.
Tough judges over there.
That was a full spin in the air on the catch before the
I don't know what y'all
jam.
doing for that shit weak.
Whoa.
Shit weak, cuz.
Well,
Lame.
like figure skating, judges are.
I guess if you want to argue, you can go argue with Maurice Lucas about the judges.
Maurice, my friend Doug, would like to chat.
Yeah,
with
hey,
you.
Bob Neal's got here. He'd like to talk to you about your judging.
Sean Kemp now with his first dunk of the semifinals.
Terrible camera angle.
For Sean
Couldn't even
Kemp,
see.
That's some big power.
I couldn't even see the dunk because of the
Still
fucking
rattling.
camera.
Our slam cam took a beating on that.
How about he flipped it over his head first? It went behind his back, over his
Can we
shoulder.
please go
and caught
straight
it.
to the? Just go straight to the
How about
replay because
fact
y'all
that he
the
came
ill
up on
camera
the
man.
other side of the rim. Now remember, this is a flip over, and he catches it, comes up on
Couldn't
the
even
other
see the
side.
damn dunk. All right. All right.
Sean Kemp, one of these
Basic
two-footed power
basic
dunkers.
bit shit.
See, he's got style, too.
It's
You know,
gonna get
you
you.
see
It's
him
gonna
out
get you
there,
through
he's
though. It's
playing to
gonna
the
get you
crowd.
through.
You see him right
Basic
now.
bit
That's
shit, but it's
important.
gonna get you through.
48.3.
That's important.
I could have 33.
So Chapman and Sean Kemp are really battling here. Kenny Smith only a 46-6 on his first one. Remember, the scores are not cumulative. This is the semifinal round. Only
I
four
tell you,
dunkers.
our judges are in a losing situation here.
And they're sitting right there, facing these guys, looking at them.
What's D. Brown going to come with this time? He sees he's got 48, 48, and 46-6 ahead of him, so he knows he's got to come with something good. Look at this guy. He's not got 1 ounce of fat on his body. He's like just one muscle.
You gonna pump him up? I was about to say, you better pump him up, boy. Reebok stocks going up 800%.
Got a lot of boys.
Reebok looking like you better pump them shits up. Okay. Okay, man.
That's a Dominique dunk. That's a Dominique dunk. That's Dominique. From the shoelace up to the heel. That's a Dominique dunk.
Okay. Let me get over on
So
the,
Magic and Dominique love it, but
see it one more
they're
time.
not the judges. Let's see what the judges think of it. I like it.
I give it
How about
30.
it? Is that 48
I give
or
it
better?
33.
I say it's 46 to 47.
That's pretty
I'll
nice.
tell you why it might not get a high mark. Because they've been very consistent about this type of event.
49-6.
A 49.
Consistency. That's the highest point total of the night for D. Brown and puts him in first place in the semifinal round.
For a dunk
You
that
heard
Michael
Magic
Jordan
Johnson,
did.
That's a Dominique dunk.
All right.
Rex
All right.
Chapman with his
All right.
second dunk
Starting to feel a little rig going on here.
That was a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one 40.
Not the fact that it wasn't an outstanding dunk.
That's some shit Michael Jordan did.
Really.
That's a Michael
stepped away
Jordan
from their
dunk.
consistency.
Come on, sexy Rexy. All right, Rexy.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Pause.
Spectacular here. He's at home.
Call that man Sexy Rexy.
He knows he gotta have
Pause.
something big time.
Ooh, that's an attempt. Sadly, that's an attempt.
But now he knows nervous that this is his last shot.
Gotta go for it.
He's finding out if that's a miss.
You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. It doesn't matter. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. Go. Gotta go for it. Go.
You're hearing Dominique and Magic Johnson.
No tomorrow. No tomorrow.
All right.
Teasing us.
Grab it and come up on it. Is that what you're gonna do? Grab it and come up on it?
He's going to swing from our camera up there, and he's going to.
He had to move the camera up.
Come on, sexy.
Nah, fuck out of
Big
it.
bounce.
You was doing good, Rex Chapman.
Should go to the reverse jam.
You did good up to that point. Then get up out of here, bro. Go ahead, get up out. Go to Rex Chapman. You was doing good to that point, bro. Fuck out of here. You just did the same dunk you already did like twice. Fuck out of here, bro.
Now just watch this now. He comes out, there was a possible right there.
I give you 21 for
How do
that.
you judge this?
21?
Every dunk is sensational. Look at this.
It was our Luma
Yeah,
cam
boy,
shot,
21.
which we had to move up so he didn't jam it. Only a 46, a very disappointing 46. The crowd does not like that at all.
Shut up. That shit was whack. That dunk was
Be tough to
whack.
get him ahead of Brown.
That dunk was whack. That dunk was whack.
That first one and went for a little
That
easier
dunk was
dunk. I
whack.
thought maybe he should have went for it because he's at home. He got the crowd.
You can tell I'm bored watching this shit.
He probably would have made it. Now, everybody has to remember, I can't do any of these dunks.
Hey, Magic,
So,
shut up.
I
Magic,
dreamed, I always wish I could do
Magic,
this.
please stop talking. Y'all talking
But
too
it's,
much.
it's sensational. Here comes Kenny right now.
Throw it up. Oh my God. That's an attempt. Sadly, that's an attempt.
Kenny Smith needs about a 49 on this dunk because he's looking at guys that's got 48-3, 49-6 ahead of him. So he needs to throw up about a 49 here.
Well, last year at this time, he did the lob with the catch.
Come on, Mr. Dunk Expert, Mr. I Know It All.
The double clutch jam, but I'll bet
Weak
it does
ass.
not get enough.
Well, you know, I thought Rex Chapman's dunk before that was a little more spectacular. He got a 46. So if they're consistent, you're going to look somewhere between 45 and
Let me
46
see the
on that
replay,
dunk.
man. Come on, y'all. Chop, bro. Get to it. Basic bitch shit. All right.
All the way down to his knees.
Basic bitch shit. I give it
For the
31.
reverse for Kenny
31.
Smith. He finished second to Dominique Wilkins last year.
Basic bitch shit.
Kenny Smith sitting there beside Kevin Johnson on the right. A 41.3, a very low total, and that certainly will not like.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Chop. Y'all making me fall asleep. We speeding this up
right
now.
here.
Yeah,
Pressure on
We gonna have
Brown
to, bro.
and pressure on D. Brown.
We gonna have to, bro. I'm falling asleep. This shit boring. Going up. Sean Kemp. Hey, there you go.
The bounce, the windmill jam from Sean Kemp. It'll be hard to
All
beat
right,
that.
37.
Yeah, you like that, Dominique?
I'll give it 38. 38. 38.
I tell
38.
you,
That's
it's
pretty
something
good.
over here.
Give it up.
No, it's nasty. That's vintage
Let it bounce.
playground basketball right there. That's
Throw it down. Ooh, that was nasty. Yeah.
Sean Kemp, the youngest player in the NBA with that.
Rain
windmill
Man
jam.
in the building.
You know,
man.
tomorrow everybody on the playground is gonna be trying it. They'll be in the YMCA breaking their ankle trying to do the Sean Kemp dunk.
47.3 for Sean Kemp. That gives him a total in this round of 95.6. Rex Chapman has 94. So to advance, D. Brown will have to have a cumulative score of better than 94. D. Brown had a 49.6 on his first one.
All right, here comes D. Brown.
Needs a better than 44.5 right in that ballpark.
Uh-oh, he's going to his pump up. He's pumping it
Hey,
up.
Reebok stocks up 1,000 right now.
You taught him that showmanship, didn't you? Oh!
Man, get the fuck.
Gets a replacement. He was going off the glass back into the jam. John Sally looking on along with Flip Livingston.
I wonder if Kenny Smith's last low score scared him a
If he
little
would
bit.
have tossed it
Knowing
and
what he
then did
needs.
that, I give you more props for it. But because you just doing it straight up,
Five to get past
no,
Chapman. This
no.
is his final attempt.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Yes, did he bring that one?
I give it a 30.
That was from the ankles.
I give it a 30, man.
Come on. If any 50
He went pretty low with it. He went pretty low with it. Low to the flow.
Oh my goodness. Everybody don't know how little that man
He went very low to the flow with that one. But aside from that, that shit was basic.
Everybody at home,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
try
that was nice.
Do not try this. These are
That's nice for a poster.
That is unbelievable.
the voices of
I don't know who got a D Brown poster.
They're impressed.
Unless you like a Celtics fan, diehard Celtics fan.
A 48-4. That will move D. Brown into the championship round. He needed only a 44-5, so Brown ends up with a cumulative 98. Kemp with a 95-6. Chapman gets eliminated, and it'll be Brown and Kemp in the dunk off for the championship in the final round coming up right after this. Along with
Alright, fuck all that, fuck all that, fuck all that.
Smith get eliminated.
Fuck
So
all
it's
that.
Brown, the center of the floor.
So Sean Kemp and D
The
Brown.
coin toss, Kemp will
Fuck
go
all that.
first, and Magic Johnson and Dominique Wilkes. And for this
I
team,
don't
91.
care. Let's get to it. Y'all, I'm falling asleep right now. Shit boring.
Sean Kemp.
The dunk contest one time, and the other ones I knew. You see D. Brown, outstanding. Sean Kemp is going to be one of the superstars in this league in the years to come. But this is exciting for all fans because you haven't seen any of these guys before, so you're getting a new breed of guys. Uh-oh, we're getting started.
Kemp.
Oh.
This is, remember now, 3 dunks in this one. The 2 highest scores will count, and you get a replacement dunk. So
I
this
wouldn't
will be
replace
Sean
it.
Kemp's
I would just let it fly.
replacement dunk.
I just let it fly.
Now he's coming from out of bounds.
I would say my replacement for the
About 6
last
feet
dunk.
Out of bounds.
That
Okay.
ball bounced behind the backboard.
That was
He
pretty
grabbed it and
nasty,
jammed
though.
it. Let's see how it scores.
That was nasty. That was nasty. That was real nasty.
Now
I
catch
like-
it.
I
See,
like
he's
it,
out of
though.
bounds by about 6 feet.
Behind the backboard. Went up and got. Oh, yeah. That's a 30.
Sean Kemp
Look at
and
that
D. Brown. Now,
36.
Sean Kemp, only 21 years old, youngest player in the NBA.
Look at
D.
that,
Brown, a
36.
rookie out of Jacksonville with Boston, is about to go next. Sean Kemp is, it's interesting here. We've got the big power, and we've got the finesse and style and creativity of the 6 foot.
I'm doing anything to keep me
D.
awake,
Brown,
bro.
and
I'm falling
only
asleep.
A 44.3. These are the finals. Remember,
2 in the
previous
morning, man.
scores do not carry
Tired.
forward.
Tired, bro.
Oh, getting a little help here.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh.
D. Brown is resting the ball on the back of the backboard with help from Dennis Scott and Cliff
All right,
Levington.
what you finna do here?
I love it.
Now this is what
I love it.
you would expect to see in the finals of a dunking contest.
Bring it all out.
Come on.
Reebok stocks up 2,000 right now. They got an all-time
I think he's
high.
going to dunk one and then grab the other one and dunk it, I guess. Here we go. D. Brown in the house. Oh!
He didn't get that done, but he gets a replacement.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, you got to go for it. I mean, that's a spectacular dunk. That's creativity. You get the numbers. If not, you throw that one out.
Reebok stocks down 500.
And he has showed us how difficult it is.
You up in here as we speak.
That will be a replacement dunk. You get 1 replacement dunk. But in the finals, you know, you get 3
Bro,
dunks.
it's not a good
Only the
dunk.
best
Why
2
even do
scores
it?
will
Why even
count.
continue
so
it?
Sean
It's not a
Kemp
good
had
dunk.
34 and change on the first one. That will be thrown out if he exceeds that in his others. So here comes D. Brown. This is a replacement dunk.
He's not a rookie, though. He's not a rookie. He's a seasoned veteran. That's right. He knows what he's doing.
I find it interesting on his move of how he gets that hand back to get the ball.
I think he should try to dunk this first ball with his left hand and then grab it with his right.
Right.
You got it. Right
There you go.
Got him.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a
That's what
5.
you got to do. You got the left
That shit
dunk and,
weak as
and
fuck.
bring
That's
it
a
down
5.
with the right.
Fuck outta
It's
here.
easy for us here at ground level to create all these
You net a
things.
5.
And listen, when I played, if I touched the net,
Garbage. Boo. Boo.
Let's see what the judges
Boo.
will think about it. Here it is.
See, really, the
He didn't even
dunk
dunk
was
him.
not
He
clean.
threw-
That was the ball hit the rim.
He's just trying to get it up in there. That ain't even a dunk. Fuck out of here.
That was creative. You got to give the young man credit.
Come on now, dog.
48.1.
Come
and I
on,
think deservedly
man.
so for the attempt. Remember, 3 dunks. He's already had his replacement now. So he'll have 2 more. Only the best 2 count for the championship.
Well, you got to figure he's +4 right now, so he's sitting pretty good. Although Kemp can throw that first one out.
Kemp has moved
Boy, if you don't get
about 95 feet away. He is at the far end of the court.
No.
Often we've seen the Dr. J's, and let's see if that's
But he was in.
Taking fucking forever, dog. Get to the dunks, bruh.
So whoever wins this, we're going to match him up against Super Hugo from the Hornets.
Yes, there you go.
double clutch with a one hand, leaving from just inside the free throw line.
Now, see, it's important for him to get a good number on this because he's got a 44, which is a low number already. So if he has to keep that 44, he's going to be in trouble.
I see he'll make the catch with the one hand and bring it back and then up again. There
Look
it
at
is.
that. That's spectacular. You're talking about a guy 6'10 and a half. Look at him graceful.
far
Look at
back.
that.
Look how
Look at his
Oh,
leg
yeah, that's
extending behind him.
nice. That's
That's
nice.
And he
I'm
gets a
giving that a
48.
30. I'm giving that
That's good. That was a good dunk.
John Kemp
7.
44.
I'm giving that
Remember,
37.
the highest score of the night's been a
Third shell.
49-6. These
Yeah,
judges
third
awarding
shell.
no 50.
Third shell.
When he did it originally,
I'm giving that 37. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I like the way how he posed.
over his shoulder.
And he
And
did it
also
from
his
a
trail
pretty
leg curling up behind him like a
long
high
distance,
hurdler.
too. And
Now
then
see,
he's going
D.
to
Brown
pose with
actually
it.
right
Oh,
now has
that's
a 0.1
that's
lead
pretty nice.
over
That's
Sean
pretty
Kemp.
nice.
Sean Kemp
Showmanship.
at 48 Brown at
Showmanship goes a long
48.1.
way.
So he's actually 1/10 ahead
All
now
right.
going into the second dunk.
Reebok stocks is plummeting as we speak right now. All right, they went back up a little bit.
Turn before the
Went by like
jam.
36%.
Magic and Dominique liking it, as are their peers sitting to their left. They're the judges, George Gervin.
That's
Kenny
about
Roundfield.
the
Let's
go with 30.
Let's go back here now to
yeah,
Kenny
33.
Smith. Same type of a dunk. D. Brown a little bit higher. The elevation.
I get that
A little
33.
bit better. And, you know, they were consistent below that 44.
Reebok stocks are up 36% right
Dennis
now.
Scott, Cliff
Yeah.
Livingston looking at that. 46.4. Disappointing number for D. Brown. Second dunk. 3
NBA
dunks
was
in the
different
finals.
back then because they showed the players more than they showed the celebrities.
Remember, only the
The celebrities be in the background. They don't be showing none of the celebrities. They be like, "Oh, fuck them celebrities. Show the basketball players. We gotta show our product." See, David Stern knew what he was doing, bro.
I think that was it.
Sean Kemp threw that one under his arm. You heard Magic Johnson say he didn't think that was it.
I think he had to go to his most
Shit was better
the
than
one
bullshit
that-
D. Brown
the most
doing.
unbelievable
D.
one.
Brown
I don't
doing
think that was
bullshit.
it. I think D. Brown has showed more creativity trying
Fuck
to
no.
run on the basket, and I think that he's got it won right now because of that dunk right there.
Better than the shit D. Brown was doing.
Plus, you
D.
must
Brown
understand
doing
that the
bullshit.
judges all used to dunk themselves, so that's why the scores have been low.
If he,
Because they're
Magic,
all dunkers.
if he doesn't get a 46-4 there, he's already lost.
Yeah.
He gets
he's lost
a
then.
45.7.
So D. Brown has already got
Sean
46-4 and
Kemp,
48-1. He's
that dunk
actually
right
already
there,
the
I'll give that
winner
one a
because Kemp throws
34.
out the 44.
I'll give it 34.
If my math is correct.
All he had to do is get a
Math
decent
is
score, he
correct.
wins. He wins.
Remember, 3 dunks.
Yeah, I'll give it
The
34.
lowest score gets tossed out. The best 2 count.
Oh, okay. So it's
You already know what this last dunk is. Look at my dad,
D.
bitch, dad.
Brown about to put
He's about to do the
icing
first ever
on
dab.
The cake. His
He finna
third
dab
dunk.
on them folks for the
replacement
first
coming,
time.
though. Had a replacement earlier.
Reebok stocks up
See how far away he is.
500.
Oh my, that's the cherry on the sundae.
He dabbed on them folks.
Sean Kemp knows it.
What
Everybody
is this,
knows
2016? I'm gonna give it a 16.
22-year-old
in
rookie.
the house.
I'm gonna give it a 16. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, man.
This nigga dabbed on him.
eyes.
This nigga dabbed on him.
The blind dunk. He's got the Johnny Mose. Pull the plug, let's go home. Turn it out.
The no-look dunk.
He's been watching the champions.
He clearly saw it because he looked up at the rim
I
and
tell you,
then
Johnny
he
Most, the former
dabbed
Celtic
on him.
announcer, would have been proud of him. Like to be called that one.
So D. Brown electrifies the crowd.
Sean
It's the
Kemp
beginning
won
of
on
a
my
new
card.
order here in the NBA. Oh, my.
Sean Kemp won on my card. He had a 36, a 37, and a 34. D. Brown had a 5, a 33, and a 16. Fuck out of here. Sean Kemp should have won this one. But anyway, so I was just going to about do it for this one. One more, and we can officially say we done with the 90s, man. This shit is trash, bro. Try. I'm sorry, but this shit is trash, bro.